Before this video ends, you'll understand how the deadliest accident in aviation history didn't happen because of terrorism or mechanical failure, but because of confusion, pressure, and two planes on the same runway. Sit down for a moment, because this week in history, air travel was rewritten after 583 people lost their lives in less than 10 seconds. March 27th, 1977. The small island of Tenerife in the Canary Islands was not meant to handle major international traffic, but that day it was overwhelmed. A terrorist bombing at a nearby airport forced dozens of large planes to divert. 747s were parked wing to wing on narrow taxiways. Air traffic controllers were stretched thin. Pilots were exhausted. Visibility began to collapse as thick fog rolled across the runway. Every ingredient for disaster was quietly falling into place. Among the diverted aircraft were two Boeing 747s, the largest passenger planes in the world at the time. One operated by KLM, the other by Pan Am. Both needed to take off as soon as possible. But Tenerife Airport had no ground radar. Controllers couldn't see the runway. They relied entirely on radio communication, as already strained by accents, static, and overlapping transmissions. And that's when the most dangerous factor entered the equation: assumption. The KLM captain was behind schedule and under pressure. Fuel was running low. Crew duty limits were approaching. He believed he had clearance to take off, but he didn't. The Pan Am aircraft was still taxiing on the runway, hidden in fog. When air traffic control tried to clarify, radio interference cut part of the message. The words "okay" and "takeoff" were heard. The KLM jet accelerated. No one screamed. No alarms went off, because no one realized what was about to happen. At full speed, the KLM 747 burst through the fog. Suddenly, the Pan Am jet appeared directly ahead. There was no time. The KLM plane tried to lift off early. The Pan Am crew tried to turn. The collision ripped both aircraft apart. Fire exploded across the runway. 583 people were killed. It remains the deadliest accident in aviation history. The horror forced the aviation world to face a truth: technology wasn't enough. Human communication mattered more. As a result, standardized aviation language was created. The phrase "cleared for takeoff" became strictly regulated. Crew resource management was introduced. Captains were no longer unquestionable authorities. Pilots were trained to challenge mistakes, even from superiors, because silence had killed hundreds. Today, flying is one of the safest forms of travel, not because accidents stopped happening, but because lessons were learned. Every checklist, every protocol, every calm voice in the cockpit, all of it traces back to that fog-covered runway in 1977. So on this week in history, tragedy forced the world to listen, and millions of lives have been saved since. If this story kept you watching, like the video, follow Daily Flashback, and comment below. Do you think human error is ever truly preventable? Next week, we continue.